planning on making this video at a later time, but because of everything that happened with Lieutenant Corbus, I decided to make it now because it's bothering me. I can't fucking stand it when people, specifically many YouTubers, use age in their arguments. If you're going to respond to someone with a different age than your own, don't use their age in the argument. I know it's an easy thing to pick at, but think about it. Don't be condescending. Every person in the world develops differently. There are too many factors to list that go into how a mind develops. This is why we see people in their 40s that have no critical thinking skills and have the maturity level of a 5-year-old. And we see 12-year-olds that have critical thinking skills that seem like they could be in their 20s. Not all kids are dumb. Lieutenant Corbus isn't one in a million. There are countless kids just like her. You just don't know about them. If you were a dumbass as a kid, that does not mean every other kid was also a dumbass. It's easy to feel more intelligent or better than someone just because you're older than them. I don't feel that way, but I know adults that actually believe that even a 2-year difference automatically makes them a wise old man, and anyone younger is a moron and can't possibly comprehend their philosophical prowess. But of course, there are clear lines. Kids that are 3 are obviously not going to be able to discuss politics. I look at it this way: people much older than you are more likely to be more intelligent than you. Children are more likely to be idiots. Keywords here are more likely. Never apply these to anyone that you don't know very well. Just keep them in mind. If someone, for example, Lieutenant Corbus, proves that they are able to be part of a more mature discussion, give them the respect they deserve. Look at their minds, not their age. But in my personal opinion, when kids fuck up out of stupidity, they have a shit ton of room to do so with me. When adults fuck up, they don't have much of an excuse. I know this contradicts me saying, give them the respect they deserve, but I just don't personally hold them to a higher standard like I do with adults. And yes, this makes someone like Lieutenant Corbus untouchable because she's not only a critical thinker who has a maturity level higher than many 40-year-olds I know, but she's also still a kid, and if she fucks up, sure, she should be held accountable, but not necessarily expected to be a fucking Gandalf. I'm 21, and although my mind has changed a lot since I was 12, I'm still very similar. I was the same as Lieutenant Corbus, minus the swearing after every other word. I fucking hated that people that knew my age couldn't grasp the fact that I could discuss politics, current events, social issues, or deep topics about life. I grew up playing games all day, almost every day since I was 3, and online hanging out with people in their 20s or 30s. Back then, most people didn't use any voice chat. They just connected through typing, so no one ever knew my age. In all of my years playing online games, I've only had a handful of friends that were my age or younger. Almost all of them were in their 20s, 30s, or late teens. I loved it that way because I could speak my mind and have the same respect that they gave to their peers. Every one of them throughout the years that didn't know my age thought I was in my 20s. It was great. And no, I did not lie about my age to date older men. I wasn't a piece of shit. Many kids would surprise you if you treat them like a peer. Not sexually, of course. Don't be disgusting. To any kid under the age of 18 that's watching this, I know at least one person has dismissed your thoughts because of your age, or has told you that you'll magically grow a brain when you turn 18. Even when I was 17, people still said to me, "You'll understand when you're an adult." Usually coming from people 1 to 3 years older. This isn't true, it's just a cop-out. If you're a dumbass at 17, you're most likely still going to be a dumbass at 18. If you're mature at 17, you'll most likely still be the same at 18. Not much changes other than real-world responsibilities and most likely a shit ton of more stress depending on your situation. I'll never understand people that think when you turn 18 that you'll magically evolve. To them, you're basically a fucking Magikarp until you evolve into Gyarados, only when you hit 18. But in reality, everyone evolves at different rates and points in life, and some people stay as Magikarp forever. To any adults watching this, you aren't better than anyone solely because of your age. You end up looking more immature if you actually use age as a way to shut down a discussion or debate with someone younger or much older than you. Joking about age is fine. I personally don't give a fuck about jokes. But if you're seriously using it as an actual point, just stop. You'll look like a pretentious cunt. Something I also want to quickly say, if you are one of those scumbags that treat old people like shit just because they're old and you think they're gross, I fucking hate you. Older people go through so much abuse every day, even from people that get paid to take care of them. Some people feel that it's okay to treat people that are physically weaker than them like shit. It is not okay and never will be. Everyone should always have a sense of protection for their elders. They were once just like you, and someday you will need help as well. We all have access to the same content online. Any kid could know more than you on a subject if they've spent more time researching it. Some kids can recognize shit content and criticize it. And some kids are dumb. That's okay. Many people in my generation know almost nothing about the current election, but continue to give their opinions on it, which results in so much misinformation. It's so fucking frustrating. As long as you've taken the time to be fully informed from more than just one side, then I'll respect your opinion no matter what your age is. And in my opinion, I think Lieutenant Corbis deserves more respect than she was given. I enjoyed her video criticizing other commentary channels, and I also thought some of the response videos to her made good points as well, except for the assholes that actually used her age to act like they're somehow morally better than her. Don't get caught up on age. We're all in the same cesspool that is the internet. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the comments that you've been leaving on my videos and the messages you've been sending me. Like, it is so nice. Like, I can't believe that people can be this nice on YouTube. Like, I was sure I was just gonna get a bunch of assholes commenting on my shit, but every single comment has been amazing. Thank you so much. It really makes me feel great, and I was really nervous about posting these videos, so because of all the support, you guys have made me feel so much more comfortable with posting this shit. And to the couple of people that I hear have been sharing my videos around, thank you so much. Like, it really, really helps. You have no idea. And let me know what you think about the gameplay. I really love playing Banished, and I thought it would be fun to, like, every once in a while in videos continue to build several different cities, and each video would probably have like one full city time lapse, and it would be really quick. And I don't know, I like watching videos like that, and I don't know if you guys do. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, smile later.